This video is all about starting chemo. Keep in mind, it is different for everybody, and others, feel free to chime in the comments. I love when you guys connect and help each other out down there. It makes my heart so happy. But if I'm new to you, my name is Narissa. I am 43, and at 42, I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer, stage 2, grade 3, IDC. And in January of 2023, I had my very first chemo, and I did 16 rounds of chemo. I had surgery, I did immunotherapy, I did radiation, and I am now a free woman as of about 4 weeks ago, January 25th anyways. I'm gonna try to keep this short, but it is a lot of information. Feel free to save it, reference back on it, share with others. We're all in this together, right? Like I said, chemo is different for everyone. All of our bodies are different. What happened to me may not happen to you and might happen to somebody else. We're all different. So my first piece of advice is, if you know that you are going to go through chemo and it's going to cause hair loss, you're gonna lose your head, you're gonna lose your hair, schedule an appointment and go short. I'm talking pixie short. When I was diagnosed, my hair was basically down to my waist, and I had it cut up to my collarbone, and I thought that was enough, and it was not. It was not enough, because nothing can prepare you for how fast your hair is going to fall out. It'll go very short as you can emotionally and mentally go very, very short. I've seen some ladies do microblading because there is a good possibility you're going to lose your brows and your eyelashes. But if all possible, talk to your doctor first. They may advise against it, so I'm not going to yay or nay it. I just know that that is something that some people have done. Something else I don't see a lot of people talk about is dental work. If at all possible, you want to get scheduled with your dentist ASAP. You're going to want to get your teeth cleaned, and if you have any work that needs to be done, you want to get that done ASAP. A lot of dentists, when you are going through chemo, will not do anything that is not an emergency situation because you are at a higher risk of infection when you are undergoing chemo. So get your teeth cleaned, get your work scheduled. And then when you're going through chemo, it is really important to continue taking care of your teeth. I know for a fact that there's going to be days where you feel like you're dying, like you literally don't even have the energy to talk. I've been there. But something I did do, even if I had to crawl, I went in that bathroom and I brushed my teeth every single morning and night. I've seen a lot of people suffer a lot of tooth damage during chemo, and sometimes it's not preventable, but the least you can do is try. And I nested leading up to chemo. As I got over the shock, I only knew what I saw in the movies and whatnot. I thought I was going to be laid up in bed for the entire duration of chemo, puking my guts out, not even able to lift my head for a sip of water, you know, blah, blah, blah. And that was not the case. Like I said, everyone is different. So I nested hard before my first chemo, and I deep cleaned things, and I took care of things that I had been putting off because you just take for granted that you're gonna get around to it. But because the future is unknown, I knocked those things out so that I didn't have to worry about them during the chemo process. And another tip is, when I was going through chemo, the few days before my next chemo is usually when I started to feel pretty good and get some energy back. And so those were my catch-up days, my nesting days. I would catch up on laundry, I'd clean the kitchen, I'd do whatever I need to do that I had been putting off while I felt good. In my link tree, I have linked my Amazon storefront. I have my chemo survival items, I have my surgery items, and then I have my radiation items. Not all of the radiation stuff I got from Amazon, so if you're interested, you can scroll back or you can message me and I will tag you or send you the videos. but those are things that helped me. I'm not saying you have to buy them. A lot of that stuff I just bought as I went through and needed it. I also recommend you create an Amazon wish list. You have no idea how many people may be willing to help you until you try. So it was suggested to me by a friend to create an Amazon wish list, which I did, and then I shared it on Facebook. And the outpouring of love and support was so touching. I can't even tell you.